TCS report card for the last 3 months is out and the results are, well, forget about TCS. There are 5 major issues that you should know about so that you are better prepared for your own career. The first one, the total headcount has dropped down by 6,000 people. The total amount, 6,000 dropping down, is huge because it has not happened to this extent in TCS before. Now, there are 2 reasons why the total number of people working for a company can go down. One is people going and resigning by themselves because they are finding better jobs, or number 2, the company is not hiring people. If you look at the first one, are people resigning? No, the attrition numbers are reducing. The attrition numbers came down from 18% to 14.9%. What does it mean? People are not leaving TCS to start with. So the only other alternate scenario possible is TCS is not hiring people right now. This is important for you to know because irrespective of which industry you are looking at, irrespective of which job role you are looking at, the market is down. You please ensure that you have a proper offer or you are currently staying put in your current job. Very, very, very important in the current conditions. And TCS, being the largest IT services provider in the country, is facing this heat. You can imagine what's happening with any other company out there. The second one is with respect to work from home. TCS has mentioned that it will stick to 25-25 model. What does it mean? Only 25% of the time any employee will be spending at the office by 2025. That was their model. That was what they proposed in 2020 during the pandemic time. So everybody was happy. But now they changed that, almost scrapping it out. They are saying that 70% of their workforce are working from office full-time, 5 days a week. The remaining 30% will be slowly moving into the office as well. If you have high hopes of work from home for a very long period, please understand that this is not going to continue. You might have to talk to your business head, you might have to talk to your senior HR person, whoever it is, to get those approvals, and the HR is going to do that background check if your reason is genuine versus not. Imagine the companies are first of all not even hiring, right? And if you are saying I'm going to work from home, which the companies are not interested in, then that's a bad combination. The third thing is the overall revenues have increased but in single digits. 55,000 crores to 59,000 crores, 7.9% increase in the revenues, and the profits for TCS increased by 8.7%. What does this say? Well, it is not positive, to be honest, because TCS has been growing in double digits, 13%, 14% over the last 3-4 years, and this is a single digit growth. Absolutely not meeting the expectations. And consider this on top of it. If TCS was earning $100 in 2022 and $100 now in 2023, in 2022, $1 was 79 rupees, and in 2023, $1 is 83 rupees. So even if TCS just earning the same money in 2022 and 2023, the Indian revenues will look higher because the dollar value has increased. Now this is happening in TCS. While the revenues have increased in the Indian currency, the dollar amount of revenues did not change, and in fact, it decreased a bit. This is another huge concern. The fourth issue over here is the type of projects where they are actually making even this money. The CEO very clearly mentioned there are 2 types of projects which we are focusing on. Number 1 is cost cutting. All the IT services companies are now getting engaged with cost-cutting projects. What does it mean? The client was spending, let's say, $100 or $200 on IT services previously, and now they are saying we want to reduce that amount. And that is where TCS is coming into the picture. This is not a good sign when companies are working on cost-cutting projects. The second thing is generative AI. The TCS CEO once again mentioned there are 250 projects that are currently in the pipeline for the generative AI world. And there are 1 lakh employees who are trained on these generative AI concepts. If you want to grow with anything related to technology, if you are not interested in generative AI or AI itself, then you might be taking that back seat very soon. This is still just a start of the trend, so please get on to that trend. I have made a video on how NVIDIA is changing the Indian landscape in the AI world and how NVIDIA is making India as an AI outsourcing hub. Please check out that video as well. The fifth issue over here is with respect to the share buyback. What does share buyback mean? Imagine you are holding 10 shares of TCS and I'm holding 10 shares of TCS. We are common people. TCS company will come and say that, hey, I will buy your 10 shares and also my 10 shares. We'll be happy because the current share price is around 3,500 and TCS will say, I will give you more amount and I'll buy back that share from you. TCS does this because TCS wants to tell to the common people that, hey, we believe in this share a lot more and we believe this share value is actually lower, so we will actually buy this share out. And TCS is offering 4,150 rupees per share, which is a 15% increase over the current share price. However, the issue is TCS also bought these shares back in 2022-2020 and you look at the prices here. In 2022, TCS bought the shares back at 4,500 rupees, which means they themselves are buying the shares at a lower price in 1 year, which is absolutely a disaster. Do let me know which one of these 5 factors is impacting you the most. In my opinion, it is the generative AI. Please make sure you are pushing yourself and upskilling continuously on the generative AI portion. Thank you guys. See you again. Bye bye.